Hi and welcome to the fourth in this series of instructional videos in mock combat for the sword. In this video I want to do a little bit of homework for some of my regular students, and we're going to do a basic footwork exercise that hopefully anyone can do at home with some simple gear. I'm choosing to do this from outside because I'm going to be spreading this on the floor, which I'm choosing to use rice. You could use flour, tape on the floor. The aim for this exercise is to make some markers so you can see where your feet are and check that you're getting your position right as you go through a sequence of moves. So what I've done here, I've spread rice out on the floor in two lines. One here and another over here. And these are just over my shoulder width apart. My test for doing these earlier was simply to stand feet shoulder width apart, adopt my basic sword fighting stance, and check if I could move forward and backward on these lines. What I want to be able to do with this exercise is practice a sequence of steps, quite simple ones, forward and backward using lunges and regular normal distance steps, and check that at the end of the exercise my feet are still in position. I want them to start shoulder width apart, I want them to move forward and back, and I don't want to find that my feet have gone in line with each other by the end of a few steps. If you're finding this easy, we've got a nice way of making it a little bit more complicated for you in a minute. So, front on, the exercise will look like this. You'll adopt a basic stance, step forward, step back, do a few steps. You might do lunges, the back or forward. And at the end you'll just check your position and see if you're still in line with the lines that you laid out for yourself. Side on, you can see the steps better. I've laid myself another set of tracks here. A basic passing step is just one where you step forwards, and I can see, in fact I can hear the crunching as I hit the rice under my feet, and I've still kept shoulder width apart. Lunge steps are done where one step steps forward, it doesn't land till the other one is straight. So I've got a relatively straight back leg, front leg still in normal position, and I can go from a normal step into a lunge position either forwards or a backwards lunge. And it's handy to do a few of those, and again mix in some forward and backward steps, some lunges, and then check your position. That's an exercise you can do every day and just check your basic footwork and check that you're not becoming linear while you're sword fighting. For German longsword or many of the medieval forms that we study, you want to have your feet far apart, not in line with each other like a fencer. If that's too easy, and it should be pretty easy, try a version where you take a sword in hand or whatever implement you've got and you make a few swings on every step, just because their focus on using your body will start to distract you from your feet, and you'll check at the end, has it messed up your footwork? So I want you to still end your feet shoulder width apart, still on the lines you laid out. If you want to make things complicated again, practice a few traverse steps where you step little side steps and see if you come back to a good guard stance at the end. Right, hopefully that's nice and easy, but I find that most experienced sword fighters that want to get very good will practice their footwork every day, and this is a good way that you can test that you're not getting it wrong. Thanks very much.